Hello students, I am Dr. Russell Raj. I have completed my studies from south of India and worked in North India such as Moga in Punjab, Oka in Nagaland and finally in Chandigarh for more than 25 years in both teaching and administration. I have taught maths and science 2 classes 9 and 10 and biological science 2 classes 11 and 12. Today I am going to teach you a small topic in biological science, that is mineral uptake in plants. You have already studied water absorption, which takes place along with the mineral absorption, which this mineral absorption along with the water absorption was supported by mass and or bulk flow theory. That is, water and minerals move in cells in bulk without the expenditure of energy from their higher concentration to the region of lower concentration. This is supported by Russell and Barbey 1960, whether transpiration is involved in bulk flow theory or not. But Lobzhitsky 1964 showed using radioactive isotope P32 and Ca35 that the mineral absorption along with water in bulk flow theory is controlled by transpiration pull, which acts like a push. The absorption of minerals is also supported or explained with the help of ion exchange. Equally charged ions are exchanged between the root surface and clay missiles by the root. This concept is explained by contact exchange theory and carbonic acid exchange theory. Ions are in contact with the walls of the root and surface of clay micelles and are in continuous oscillation. When the oscillatory orbit overlap, the ions are exchanged. That is, H positive gets exchanged with the K positive, etc. as shown in the diagram. In the carbonic acid exchange theory, carbon dioxide diffuses from root into soil, combines with water forming carbonic acid, which in turn is in ions, and H positive is exchanged with K positive, etc., and thereby mineral absorption occurs. This passive absorption of minerals is objected by many scientists. Hopkins 1956 showed that there is complete association of mineral uptake and respiration. So all the factors associated with the respiration are associated with the mineral uptake. In supportive of this, Hoagland and Breuer 1936 showed that a cut root put in mineral solution accumulate minerals when oxygen is bubbled through it, but does not accumulate ions or minerals when nitrogen is bubbled through it. And therefore, there is a complete requirement of energy in absorption of minerals. This is called active absorption, which states that absorption of minerals from their lower concentration to their higher concentration with the expenditure of energy. And this active absorption can be explained with the help of carrier concept also. Carrier proteins on the membrane bind specifically with some ions and undergo conformational changes, thereby releasing the minerals into the inner side of the cell. Therefore, there are two types of mineral absorptions. Active absorption, the absorption of minerals occurs from their lower concentration to the region of higher concentration through with the expenditure of energy. And passive absorption, absorption of minerals occurs from their higher concentration to the region of lower concentration without the expenditure of energy. Thank you. Hi. Bye.